By chance, a boy discovered that he could see the tenant downstairs through a gap in the floor. From then on, Jack peeked at Annie every day. Jack was a college student. He was full of yearning for love. Faced with the girl he had a secret crush on, he always had all sorts of fantasies. He fantasized about some unrealistic things. But suddenly, the teacher threw a piece of chalk at Jack to remind him to listen carefully in class. Helpless, he had to go to a bar to relax. A friend introduced a singer to Jack, but Jack's mind was entirely on his female classmate. In the end, he plucked up the courage to go over and wanted to confess his love to the classmate. Unexpectedly, the girl already had a boyfriend. Despondent, he had to go back home and vent his anger by watching movies on his phone. Over time, Jack found out that Annie's boyfriend went to work early every morning, leaving Annie alone at home. John wouldn't come back until the early hours of the morning, and in the face of her boyfriend's enthusiasm, Annie wouldn't even open her eyes. Little did they know that everything about them was known to Jack. One day, the two met on the stairs. They had a pleasant chat, and their relationship took a step closer. Annie's smile when she left made Jack really like her. That night, Jack accidentally ran into a different Annie, so Jack quietly went upstairs. Through the gap in the floor, he saw Annie wearing a mask. Annie showed everything about herself through live streaming. This amazing scene made Jack somewhat. In order not to be discovered by Annie, Jack would cover the gap with a few books every time after watching. But even so, the woman still found out everything. When she saw Jack peeking at her, panicked, Jack hurriedly hid. But Annie was not disgusted. Instead, she tempted Jack. Then Annie took a ladder and slowly climbed up. She greeted Jack through the narrow gap, but just as Jack was hesitating whether to respond to Annie, a sudden noise from downstairs accidentally interrupted their moment. After that, Jack paid attention to Annie's live streams every day. One day, Jack went to Annie's house to take shelter from the rain. His body accidentally pushed open Annie's door. Jack even boldly walked in, because he knew Annie's and her boyfriend's living habits, so he followed John's daily routine. In the end, he even went to Annie's side, because he knew that Annie usually didn't open her eyes. Afterwards, just as he was about to leave, unexpectedly, Annie suddenly got up and called out to Jack. It turned out that she had known it was Jack all along, but Annie was not angry at all. Instead, she hoped that Jack could come over often to chat with her. Suddenly, Annie's boyfriend came back.